October the 9th, 2017. This is CISB113, Section 6, IT Fundamentals and Practices. So let's get started for today, day number 15 in the week number 8. So thank you very much for coming back after the long week holiday. I hope you enjoy your holiday. And I succeed in getting your journal graded by this morning because 68 students is a large number of students and have not finished the grading of the next sections yet until this Thursday. Those of you who have already been closely following me understand that you can check your grade by clicking into this link. Okay, by clicking into this link. So if you want to know your grade, you click into this link by getting online. I have all your work done, okay, here, except for some students, okay, if you did not turn in your file using Microsoft Word, that's the important software to save your work. Suppose you turn in a file which is done in a Macintosh in terms of the pages. Now I cannot read your file and I just return the file back to you asking for resubmissions of Microsoft Word file. So do not be surprised if you discover that your grade is 0 and my reminder is to just give me back your file and I'll give you your grade, okay? I count the 6 to 7 students who did submit your files not saved under Microsoft Word. You just change the name, okay? So that I cannot do anything about this. And another thing which I happen to observe after grading most of your work is many of you did follow the example I gave you, and when I told you specifically not to follow those patterns, you followed them, and that's why you did not get your desirable grade. You should always follow what I mean, it's the template, okay? You should always follow the template. The template is very important, okay? You know where the template is. The template is given immediately in this resubmission link, okay? After week number 4. You should always follow this template. Many of you use this example as the basis to work out your work. When I told you not to, this is just an example for you to avoid the mistakes committed by students. And so many of you did not number your observations, you did not number your interpretations, you also did not number your applications. And you also did not connect your observations with your interpretations, and you also did not connect your interpretations with your applications. And that's why you lose some points over there. But the majority of the class got very good grade. You got up to 8.4, 8.5 because you follow all of these reminders. Okay? And many of you did not follow the practice of using no more than 3 pages. Many of you gave me 5 pages, 4 pages, and when you can easily trim them down and make sure you submit only 3 pages following this template. You can see that my assessment score is 1 point per reminder. If you follow all of my reminder, you got at least 8 points. But unfortunately, some you did not follow. And so you have to make sure you understand the meaning of all of these when you follow the guideline. If you do not include OIA, you lose a lot of points. Okay? If you did not include the in-text citations, you lose some points. If you do not include the references in APA style, you lose some points. And so you have to learn to include all of these in your journal. Alright? As I said at the very beginning, grammar is not the matter in this journal. It's whether or not you follow the pattern of thinking and you follow the rules given here. Alright? Many of you just take this as an example. No, I told you specifically not to. And many of you ask for an example to follow to lose your points. And that is not the meaning of this example. Okay? You have to follow the template. The template is very important. Alright, you know how many points you got out of 10 points? The next assignment, which is due by the end of this week, you have another 10 points to grab. And this time, you have an assignment, you have to do it with your learning partner. Do you still remember the assignment? Which is due on October the 14th, okay? You take a look at this. It is due on October the 14th, but you can submit your work until the end of October the 15th, alright? So that is assignment number 2. What do you need to do? What do you need to do with assignment number 2? If you forget, have a good discussions in your table. I'm going to tell you what you have to do in 5 minutes. Ask the members in your table, what do you need to submit by the end of this weekend? Alright? And I'm going to tell you in 5 minutes time. Talk, talk, talk. Find out what you need to do with your learning partner. Be sure you need to sit together with your learning partner to find out what you need to do by the end of this weekend. Alright? Very good. Talk. Ask the members. So you wind it down. Do you remember what you need to do by the end of this weekend? This is the second chance for you to get 10 points. Okay, you need to get 80 points to pass this course. Alright? So, what you need to do by the end of this weekend, which is the end of the second learning contract, okay? End of the second learning contract. If you take a look at the calendar, okay? This is our calendar. So by the end of this October the 14th, we are going to collect some artifacts from you, okay? The two of you in your pair. After you have registered your pair, I will, before this coming Thursday, invite you to verify who your partner is, okay? I'm collecting those informations until this week. It's a very long time for you to confirm. So I will confirm you based on the information you've given me through the environment, who your partner is. And based on the two names in that pair, I'm going to give the two of you the same grade, okay? So what you need to do and what you need to submit by the end of this weekend, I mean the end of Sunday, 11:55, it's this. The two of you need to contribute one journal, okay? The two of you need to contribute one journal based on one topic which is agreed on by the two of you in your pair. And in that journal, you must have a topic, okay? The topic could be chosen, just like the topic was being chosen by you in your first assignment. You can choose a topic about all the topics from week number 1 to week number 8, or any topic of interest by looking into the resources already put online in the UN Budo environment. Once you got a topic which is very much agreed by the two of you, you need to work out the observations of the topic. You need to work out the interpretations of the topic. You need to work out the applications of the topic. Now remember, all of these do not have to be long. There could be 10,000 observations, but what you need is just 1 to 3, okay? 1, 2, 3 observations will be good enough. And then there could be many questions in the interpretations, but what you need to do is at least 1 question, okay? And what you need in the application is you must have answered at least 1 question from the many questions you put in the interpretations. The connections between the observations and the interpretations is the observed data with the questions presented. And then the connections between the interpretations and applications is how you respond to at least 1 question you posed in the interpretations. That is your applications. And when we read the journal, we read the coherency based on this 9 of relationships. That's how you manage to let that stand out for people to understand. So you need to make sure the two of you created or complete a journal with the OIA, with a set of references, and then use that journal as the basis to create a PowerPoint. The PowerPoint should contain no more than 10 slides. The PowerPoint that your pair is going to present should contain no more than 10 slides. Okay? And on each slide, you and your partner need to record your narrations, your voice over the PowerPoint for no more than 1 minute. In other words, for 10 slides, you have at most 10 minutes of presentations. Okay? So in the PowerPoint slide, you try to present the topic. You try to present the observations. You try to present your interpretations. You try to present your applications. And then you present your references. You present your divisions of work. And after that, you got first the PowerPoint without voice, second the PowerPoint with your voice over each slide, and finally you create a video out of the PowerPoint with the voice over each slide, and that becomes your digital story to submit. How many items do you need to submit? Well, the PowerPoint without voice, second the PowerPoint with the voice over each slide, third the video file, and finally you also need to back up with your journal. Okay? Again, your journal should not contain more than 2 pages, ignoring the cover page. Including the cover page is 3 pages. Okay? So you start doing the presentations with your journal. Okay? Journal contains no more than 3 pages, including the presentation page, the cover page. So you have 2 pages of information to present at most 10 PowerPoint slides, and you have 1 minute of voice over each PowerPoint slide, so making up at most 10 minutes of presentations by the 2 of you as a pair. Alright? So, and then you need to create a video file out of your PowerPoint with voice over it. So that's what you need to submit. And you will see the submission link by this Thursday. Okay? You will see the submission link by this Thursday. It's exciting. You learn a very good IT skill. That is how you present something with the PowerPoint, with the voice over PowerPoint, as well as with the video, which contain all of the PowerPoints running on its own with a voice over. All right, at most 10 minutes. 10 slides with 1 minute at most per slide. Okay, you understand what you need to do now? So I give you 5 to 10 minutes now to discuss with your learning partner what topic you want to create for your journal. It's a very important class today. You need to study with your learning partner now what topic to use to create your journal. All right? Have you seated with your partner now? Good. Talk. Make sure you grab your partner. Talk to him or her. We'll decide on the topic of your journal based on which you're going to create your PowerPoint. Okay? Talk at least 5 minutes. Don't waste time. Yes, I'm coming. If you happen to discover you cannot see your score from the list, just let me know. Because somehow I might miss our target. Okay? Okay. Yes, it's here and here. You gotta say that you just want to yes. It's very up to you. It's very up to you. But it has to be something yes. You need to you have 4 items. Each person 4 items. 4 stations. Exciting. I assure you. Okay, very good. You have questions. I love questions.因為你上次嘅張我要好多個 observation， 好多個 question， 好多個applications 嘅問題。但係因為而家你10個 slide 先係即係揀一個所以我嘅老師就話：你基本上我將你根本上講嘅嘢，但係我哋揀兩個人互相一定要相合，因為兩個人嘢。你唔好 take it for granted， 我有啲人中意2至3個，即係話 minimum 你應該有1至3個左右，一其實係PPT 冇聲嘅 PPT， 我 PPT 最多係10 slide， 同埋同一個 PPT 每一個 slide 每一個 slide 最多1分鐘。即係話咧，你一要交個好聲，你必須交個好聲。因為你個 PPT 有聲嘅話，你最初咪要每一個 slide 係1分鐘最多，所以你最長都要10分鐘。明唔明白？4樣嘢。你個 PPT 你本身係有問題嘅，你加埋你嗰個即係有問題嘅，咁你將每一個 PPT 自己溫一次，即係自己行一次，咁你就 save 而家你要學嘅就 save 自己嘅份，咁上次嗰啲第4個星期嗰啲嗰就 notes video notes 教晒你嘅點做，咁所以你要跟住。而家你最重要就要做文章，有個最難做嘅記住。Yes, I'm coming。邊個先？你先。嗰個 PowerPoint 幾
記唔記得？叫你睇我一齊點樣做我哋嘅我答咗呢個先。